Kumoricon 2016. We're at the Oregon Convention Center.
Yep, we're having a blast. There's lots of great cosplays. Yes, so we are two villains from the Miraculous Ladybug show. I'm LadyWifi. I have control over all devices that use Wi-Fi, which is pretty good.
It's a good power.
It is.
It's a good power. And I'm Antibug. I have the same powers of Ladybug, but better.
Having a pretty good time, don't you? I like how you can take the maps here if you wanted to, and there's lots and lots of parking out.
Something new about Kumoricon 2016 is this is the first year it's been at the Oregon Convention Center, and so far I am pretty impressed. It has a lot of space, which is great because this Kumoricon has usually been held in a hotel and it's been getting pretty cramped the last few years. There's so many food courts. It's great, and I'm going to point the camera down here. There's Adrian and Marinette dancing together. You can see that. In general, there's just a lot of people here. It's pretty great. Alright, so after the Miraculous fan panel, where they did some truth and dares, some skits, and read aloud a fanfic that I don't know if they wrote it or if they just picked it up online and maybe got permission from the writer, but it was all pretty funny. It was pretty great. The people who run it are really nice. They're really funny too. They're pretty well known in the cosplay community. I'll look them up later. We're only going to be here for today. We got food, and that was a really great experience for a convention because at most conventions, like I said, you don't eat.
You don't sleep. You don't do anything but con. Our costumes are doing pretty good. We've decided a few changes that we need to make. I need to take off this pocket that's on my butt. It was a... Yeah.
Can I show the camera?
Yeah.
You can see it. It's like a fanny pack pouch. It was a good idea.
It was a good idea in theory, but
Great idea.
I can't sit in it, and it bounces when I walk, and that's not fun. So I will be taking it off, hopefully without too many repairs, and possibly moving some patches around my utility belts, which was still a great idea.
Yeah, that's great. You have a place to like put your tag and put your money. The only place I have to put my tag is on this one little band I have on my that holds my yo-yo. And because I have no pockets, I don't have anything to hook a pocket onto. So at most cons, I have this little pouch that I can like clip on to something that I can put my phone or wallet in, or phone wallet case, whatever those are called. So I had to bring a bag, so I brought a bag, which is great. It actually worked out pretty well. I was surprised. I thought I was going to hate it, but I can put it down for pictures and stuff, so that's been good.
I will be buying one too, since that was so successful.
Good, okay. So we found something we like. That's good. Yeah, I was going to buy another one too, a black one, so it blends in with my costume more. And yeah.
Maybe I should put a little Wi-Fi symbol on it.
Yes.
Would that be cute?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's actually a great idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if we get really cheap bags, like you can put spots on it too.
I could put spots on it. Yes.
Duh.
Okay. We got ideas.
Yeah.
We got improvements for our cosplay. That way, so we're at Kumoricon now, so next time it's going to be new con, and it'll be like Cosplay 2.0. It'll be great.
Hugely better.
Alright, so we're taking a break. We found a place to sit, which is surprisingly easy at this con. There's a lot of places to sit, and that is
new for us.
That is very new for us.
Very surprising.
We're used to, even in convention center cons, there being hardly anywhere to sit, even in the food court. We're used to just finding a place and sitting on the floor. Yeah, there's laptop lounges, there's tables, there's seating, there's benches. In the
Sofas.
Sofas?
There was a sofa. I could have laid down if I wanted to.
That's right.
But I didn't because my shoes are dirty.
So far, our cosplays have been pretty well recognized, which I'm glad. I was a little worried since Antibug is usually in the second half of the airing schedule. I didn't know if it had aired yet in the US for the people who only watch it on Nickelodeon, because I don't get Nickelodeon at my house. And the Nickelodeon website is very difficult for me to navigate. It always crashes and stuff, so I don't always get to see what's new for the US. But it seems like everyone has pretty well recognized me, so I'm glad I didn't spoil Chloe's akumatized form for anybody.
I don't think it was very surprising.
No. I do remember that when the episode first came out, or right before it came out, the teaser was like Antibug's leg with Ladybug and Cat Noir and Sabrina in the background. And everyone was like, it's Chloe, or maybe it's not. But it was Chloe. I think my favorite joke as Antibug is to play up Chloe's brattiness, which is a very interesting experience for me. Because, you know, in the show, she's always like, everyone loves me. And
everyone hates you.
Yeah, when in reality the fandom hates me, which is...
They love to hate you.
Exactly. Which means they all love me. Yeah, so how do you feel?
Well,
Bye-bye?
my Akuma is one of the earliest episodes, so most people who watch the show recognize me. And if not, they're just like, she has a giant Wi-Fi symbol on her chest. That must be good. Yes. It's Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Center.
And of course, my wig is fabulous.
Yeah.
And people have been noticing who I am. That's really nice because lately I've been trying to do like alternate costumes of characters.
I'm pleasantly surprised people have been pretty polite, even though we're just as villains. They haven't been coming up to us and screaming in our faces about anything. When I walked into the Miraculous panel and they're like, they pointed us out, you're a villain, so I yelled, you know, give me your Miraculous, really loud. I didn't mean for it to come out that loud.
That was fun because like everyone was talking. They grew. It was fun.
Yeah, it was like 10 minutes before the panel had started. We had just walked in and they were across the room. I wanted to make sure they could hear me, so because normally I'm really quiet. And
You're miraculous.
yeah, so I'm like, give me your Miraculous. Really loud. I felt like it was really loud. I felt like I barfed it out.
But you know, everyone's really awkward. We're at an anime convention, and
well, I know we're in our
we're in
most accepted space. That's the thing I love about these conventions, that no matter what you're wearing, if you're cross-dressing, if you're half naked, you are accepted. And somebody somewhere in the convention will love it.
otherwise our costumes stay together.
Yeah, I was really worried my mask would fall apart. I'm thinking about making a new mask anyway, because I used white craft foam instead of black craft foam, because that's just what I had on hand.
Come on, do the hashtag.
Is that I wouldn't be surprised about the hashtag cosplay life, maybe.
Yes.
If you're a cosplayer, if you've been like stabbed with needles, hot glued, burns, and cried, but for some reason you don't regret it in the end, and that's what a cosplayer does.
Yeah. We have fun.
Yeah.
It's still fun.
Yeah, it's still fun. I saw some Akatsuki no Yona. I was excited about that. 2 Yonas and a hawk today, which is great. I asked them if they were going to be at NewCon because I also cosplay Yoon from Akatsuki no Yona, or Yona of the Dawn, and they said they weren't, but that's okay.
That's
Because yeah, if anyone ever needs a Yoon, like just come talk to me. Yes. So you know that con smell?
We're gonna talk about con smell.
The con smell. You know what I'm talking about.
Everyone knows.
Okay, this con doesn't stink. I'm just gonna be very blunt about that. The con doesn't stink. They actually have a roasted cinnamon nuts stand that is very, very direct about this is what smells so good. So with all the food around, it smells pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was really funny. I don't know what that smell is, but it smells really good.
Yeah. It probably helps that Kumoricon is still a relatively small con. It's a medium con. I'll call it a medium con. So it's not packed like you'd see at SakuraCon or Emerald City. I'm still shaking. So maybe that helps.
Hold it together.
Okay. Teamwork. Couldn't have done that again if we tried. Anyway. So yeah, there's coffee. Coffee smells amazing.
There's the lounge that doesn't smell, but they have alcohol. And that's nice.
Alright, so we just got back from Kumoricon. We only spent one day there. The parking was $10. They actually had us pay when we entered. It seemed kind of full when I got there, and I got there at 10 a.m. About 10 a.m. Yeah. So I didn't have to pay on the way out. Okay, one thing I was going to talk about, I just remembered. At the Miraculous Ladybug panel, which I'm still feeling awkward about how I like shouted at the beginning, give me your miraculous, when they're like, it's Antibug and LadyWifi. Didn't we already defeat you? No. Yeah, anyway. Every time Chloe was mentioned, ever. There was the same people that kept turning to look at me. And I wasn't Chloe, I was Antibug. That is a major thing of the show. Whenever somebody says the person's real name, they go, I am not that person, I am this villain's name. So that was my response a lot to Chloe, was I'm Antibug, or Antibug, however you want to pronounce it. Yeah, overall, we're just tired. It was an early start today. It's been stressful.
Yeah, it's been a kind of stressful time in our lives.
Yeah. Wi-Fi, do you have anything you'd like to say?
I really needed to go to a con. I've been so busy with work and doing other things that I needed to go to an anime convention and dress up and have my picture taken. And that's what I got to do at Kumoricon. So, 2 thumbs up for LadyWifi.
Good. So yeah, overall it was good. We actually really like that convention center. You can just keep walking and you end up just going in a really big circle. You don't end up at a dead end anywhere, and there's a lot of space to people watch on the upper balconies like in the previous video.
We were so impressed over the simple things.
There was chairs. Actual chairs. These are the things I've been asking for. A lot of con-goers have been asking for cons, is more places to sit down, where you're allowed to sit down. Because even on the floor, you're not always allowed to sit there. And sometimes it's kind of, it can be too much. Sometimes too many people, like in a big group, will sit along the wall and spill out into the aisleways eventually. It would cause some traffic jams, and that didn't really happen this time. Right outside the vendors hall, there was a lot of people because it was a big open space. Not unlike the Sky Bridge at SakuraCon, which is also right outside the vendors hall. So this seems to be what happens. We got to plan out some new poses when we get Volpina and possibly
Stormy weather.
We'll have some stuff planned out, so we know the poses, because as you know, if you're gonna go cosplaying at a convention, you need to have a pose, because somebody's gonna want to take your picture, and you don't want to be sitting there going, oh, what do I do? And that's it. I'm gonna stop talking now. I have to eat. Yes, eat.